Here are 5 things that helped me the most when losing 500 pounds. Obviously, I'm joking, but this is how I maintain a lean physique year round. Just so you know, these tips actually work. This is 6 years ago, and this is now. Number 1 is calorie tracking. And I know some of you aren't gonna be able to do this because you have a mental illness, but for me personally, it helped a ton because if I don't track my calories, I have a huge appetite. I'm going to way overeat. That's why I grew up fat. Here's the thing with calorie tracking. You want it to be a slight deficit if you're trying to lose fat. Why don't you want it to be a huge one? From personal experience, let me just tell you, it's because after a little while, you binge. But the glorious part about getting to a body fat percentage where you're comfortable at and you look in the mirror and you're like, you look good, is that it is super easy to eat at maintenance calories, especially because you can go over a few days a week and it's not going to be a big deal. Which kind of leads me into number 2, do not restrict. If you tell yourself you can't have a certain food or food groups, eventually guess what? You're gonna cave, especially if it's something you really enjoy. So instead, you can implement different strategies. You can either front load your protein early in the day, so that way you have a ton of carbs and fats at the end of the day to basically eat whatever you want. Or you can use calorie banking where you eat just a little bit less throughout the week and then 1 or 2 days on the weekend, you can eat quite a bit more. Just remember, even if you go over on your calorie goal, whether it's 500, 1,000, 2,000, whatever, it doesn't matter. The next day, just get back on track like nothing ever happened. Because if the next day you try and make up for it by over restricting and doing extra cardio, you're just going to keep going through that cycle. Number 3, try and be conscious of eating a fruit and vegetable with every meal. Honestly, whether you're tracking your calories or not, this is a great tip because it simply just adds extra volume to your meal. But Chase, I don't like vegetables. Add it to your smoothies, add it to your savory meals, cook it up, throw some sauces in it. Honestly, if you have spinach or bell peppers or onions or whatever it may be, and you mix it in with any type of meat and rice or potatoes, you can barely even taste it. It is simply just there as extra volume. Number 4, don't just lift, but also get your daily walks in. Lifting is really great, it is, but it burns fat indirectly because as you add more muscle, you burn more calories. That being said, if you lift for an hour or walk for an hour, you're going to burn a lot more calories walking. So you should do both. Find any type of cardio you enjoy, but honestly, walking is S tier because it puts literally no stress in your joints, so it's not gonna affect your lifting whatsoever. And not only that, it's just easy and I love to do it. It literally feels meditative. Throw in a music, a podcast, whatever it may be, and just get to stepping. Genuinely, daily walks are probably the number 1 thing that changed my physique overall. And lastly, weighing myself and taking pictures. I probably have 500 progress pictures. And here's the thing, I'm not hyper fixating on the scale. I probably weigh myself every single day, but I'm not sitting there like, oh my God, did I gain a pound? Did I gain 2? Because I know your body fluctuates. But if you have that data, it's pretty easy to be able to find your maintenance. I love you. You got this.